Yo, what up? It is the 15th of December 2024. It is currently 2:13 p.m. on a Sunday. And today is the fishing tourney. And it's also the final fishing tourney because it's December. So, only one if there's ever a fishing tourney, there'll only be one in a month. So, through that logic, yeah, we only have this one last one. Red is 35. Did not know that. Let's toss these letters. Okay. We ordered something for note. Was it something for Pompom? I think it was. Oh yeah, look. HRA letter. You've completed the Snowman series. That took determination. 149,000 points. That's pretty good. I mean, I'd probably have some more good stuff in my house if I was going for, like, a really high HRA score. But I've already gotten all the rewards you can get from that, so it's not really any point. Alright, well, let's talk to Hugh first. Today, victory in the fishing tourney will be mine, all mine! You know why? Because I spent all last night practicing, in my dreams. Yeah, we'll see about that, Hugh. I do have a bit of a trick up my sleeve. Of course, I'm talking about the coelacanth that I have. I basically have a guaranteed to be in first place. I just sort of have to time it correctly, because the longer... basically, the way that they, like, do the fishing tourney for the NPCs is... it'll start it's all dependent on when you start playing. So if you start playing, then like the first time you play on the day of the fishing tourney, you'll go in and the current size of the fish will be really small. Also, speaking of really small, hello. There's a line drawn between a snowman and snow. I must know, if you heat me, do I not melt? If you roll me, do I not get bigger? I'd do most anything to keep from being plain old snow again. He's very tiny. And then, of course, we have the snowman that we made yesterday. Up here. Hello. This one's build me a pretty snow lady next door. Oh, too bad. But yeah, what was I talking about? Right, so... Oh, we got the moon in stock. I already bought the moon. That was an episode. That's the spotlight item for today, though. I broke a red rose. Oops. It doesn't look like anything special there. But yeah, so basically right now the record for the fish will probably be something like a black bass. Like, it will not be very long. And then as the day progresses, the villagers will keep putting in bigger and bigger fish. So basically, if I dropped in the coelacanth and then just left, like, if I save and quit the game while I'm in the lead, I'll win the fishing tourney, basically. I have to be here for other people to be able to put in the fish. That's not like it's not like a thing that's, like, baked into the, I guess, like, not story. It's just a game mechanic. Like, that's not, obviously, that's just, oh, wait, okay, I guess I already heard about it. Tortimer. I just want to know... No, but I want to know what the, a dab. 23.1 inches. That's not a bad start. Let's see, how long is a dab? Oh, we know how long a dab is. It's 23.1 inches. I want to know how long my coelacanth is. Oh, no, wrong spot. It's the final one. 4.9 feet. So that 5 feet is about... Let's see, 12 by 5, which is 60. So yeah, I've got a 60-inch fish here, which obviously beats that. It doubles it at the current score. So, yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting for the dab to beat the coelacanth or anything. Oh, Mallary, your house is very interesting. Redecorated, reorganized, rearranged. Do you like how my makeup looks today? It's a new look for me. Hehe, this is the latest blush by Nintendeek. I got so much they gave me a backyard fence. Sorry, they gave you a backyard fence because of how much makeup you bought? I'm not following the logic there. I'm not following the, I don't get that. Why does that correlate? You know, you've bought so much from us here. Just have a wallpaper. But yeah, so we're gonna make this last fishing tourney count, which obviously means I'm gonna win. So basically, the only way someone could beat me is if they caught a coelacanth and it was longer than mine. Because I mean, I could just have a short coelacanth, but and yeah, they can catch one even though it's not raining. Like they don't really follow the rules. The only rules they follow, I believe, are that it's like the correct season. Okay, I think I'm gonna finally redeem myself by making a perfect snowman. Like I did a couple days ago, only for it to be completely destroyed. Oh, hey, Pompom. It's S-Rock. You know, today's the big fishing tourney, so stay out of my way. I've been secretly training for this day for a long time. Now I can catch 3 fish with 1 piece of bait. No, I won't tell you how. I haven't even been using bait. I mean, wouldn't it be an item, like, that I could, you know, use up? But no, I just sort of throw my fishing rod out, and the fish, for some reason, like, you know, bite the bobber. I mean, you could have, like, a thing. I think there's, like, bobbers that look like a fish, or, like, hooks that look like a fish, so that the fish bites onto it because they think it's another fish. I don't know if that is what that is. I'm assuming it is, unless they're just doing it for fun. Like, it's just a fun little decorative bobber or hook or whatever. I don't really know much about fishing, to be honest. I've gone fishing one time in my life, and the only thing I was able to catch the entire time was seaweed, so that says about as much as you need to know, really. I mean, that was when I was pretty young. I don't know if it would be much different if I tried it now, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind fishing. I'm sure it's... I mean, it's kind of, like, not fun just by, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not fun by, like... Okay, well, Nibbles is still sick. Principle. It's not fun by principle because it basically just involves, you know, being, like, sitting in one spot and waiting, which, I mean, I can wait. Because you get to get the scenery of wherever you're fishing. It's that's really nice. Or, you know, you're just, like, drunk or something, I don't know. Whatever thing you do to while you're fishing. Alright, let's find a good spot for this snowman. God, it's laggy around here. I kind of don't want to make it near this snowman because I'm in fear that it's gonna lag the game out too much. I don't know if, like, it clears out here. Yeah, I'm really unclear on the source of the lag exactly. It might literally just be the amount of flowers that there are. Which, in fairness, there are a lot of flowers. I'm always worried that every time there's, like, lag in this game, that it's just gonna, like, overload the game and then it's gonna completely freeze. Which obviously wouldn't be good. You know, one thing, I'm still deliberating on if I'm gonna do New Leaf next year, if I'm just gonna not. One thing I won't miss about this game, I mean, I'm still gonna be playing it, but, one thing I won't miss is the, when you water a flower, it, like, has an indicator that it's been watered. That's a really good feature from New Leaf. And I hate that it isn't in this game, because I always have to water flowers multiple times just to make sure. Okay, let's see. Let's put the snowman here. This is a good spot. Okay, this is going to be a perfect snowman. Okay, let's just start rolling it. Rolling. I mean, I could give him a really tiny head, and that would be pretty funny, but I'll try and do this properly. So we want a big ball, but not too big of a ball. Okay, this is what it's all about. This is just... This is weird, though, because this is one of the earliest things I was doing, you know, this year in this game, was making some snowmen. Okay, this looks like it's big enough. Yeah, that looks maybe almost too big, but let's just try it. By Jack Frost Beard, look at me, I'm perfect! Body round but not fat, head cleverly balanced, snow cold and sticky. And my face, oh this face is a true work of art, you little flake are a genius. I shall hereby dub thee the Snowmaster. I wish the other snowmen could say the same. Now I'm just going in Mallory's house to reset the position just to see if it gets, you know, completely destroyed for whatever reason. Let's have a look. No, look at him. You know, I'm a good-looking snowman, but there's not a snow lady in sight. This is a big problem. I wish I had a pair of legs or a phone or something. They sure do have a knack for complaining. I mean, I myself, I'm not complaining about them complaining. I'm just making an observation. So, I woke up today a little bit, well, with one of my nostrils blocked, which hasn't happened in a while. I took a nasal spray and I'm like... It's fine now, but it's like... I'm a little bit congested. Just a tiny bit. I might take more later. But it isn't anything... It isn't a big deal. I'm not, like, sniffy or anything, so it's not... concerning, I guess. It's just a bit weird. Well... Usually it takes me a while to, like... It's been taking me a while for me to properly get out of bed after I wake up. But today... Well, we'll talk to Peewee first. Listen up. Don't go into our home and yell at the top of your lungs. I can hear you. Yeah, okay. Check out these sweet threads. They were custom designed by Knife. They're way more stylish than your bargain basement designs. That's what I would be put on the floor, Peewee. I'm just telling you now. That's what we put on the floor everywhere around town. But anyway, so I was on my phone this morning. It probably wasn't morning, actually, but still. And, there's this channel, YouTube channel that I watch sometimes called Mind Your Decisions, which is just this channel that uploads a bunch of, usually math problems. Sometimes they're just basic logic puzzles, but most of the time they're math problems. And today there was one that was, like, something from, like, a finalists, like, like an actual, like, competition we're talking. So, you know, not exactly within my skill level. I'm, like, I don't think I've talked about math very much, but, like, so, I guess, like, in high school, in my senior years, I did, like, higher level math. So there was, like, we have, like, levels of math. We call it maths, but I don't know. I usually just call it math instead. We have regular old math, like, average math. Then, like, lower than average math if you're, like, if you struggle with it. And then two ones that are, like, higher than average. And I took the one that was, like, I guess I didn't think that was, like, the one of the harder ones. Mind you, with no, like, not very much passion for math. I mean, I like problem solving in general, like, that's why I like puzzle games a lot, and I generally just like thinking out solutions for stuff, when it's got a logical answer, so it's not, like, you know, too complicated. And I'm good at math, which is why I was able to which was why I went into the class in the first place, because it was like, hey, you're good enough in this class that you don't have to be in it, so you could be in the, higher class. So I did, which, hindsight, wasn't a very good decision, but, you know, whatever. Dandy hat, no, I don't need that. But yeah, so I'm kind of all that being said, it's like, so I'm like, not, I don't use math for anything, like, important, because I'm not pursuing anything math related in my, like, my current, like, you know, education. But, you know, I like to look at stuff still. I like to look at little problems. I think it's fun. Okay, let's buy medicine. And so yeah, this question, it like, it was a one where you can't figure it out just like by like, you know, doing mental math. Like you specifically have to, or at least for this one, you had to like write it out. So I literally got up out of bed just to like start writing it down and like figuring out what I had to do, and I ended up not even getting the question. I was on the right track though. I just sort of gave up too quickly, I guess. The solution I ended up coming up with that didn't work was quite similar to what other people in the comments did, but the video itself did it a lot differently. But, yeah, so I've got a weird relationship with math, all things considered. I mean, yeah, I do like math. I think it's the, generally, for most people, it's just not, like, applied, or it's not taught in a way that people engage with. Because, I mean, ideally, I think everyone would like math, just because it's, like, fun to figure out solutions for things. I mean, that's not going to happen. There's inevitably going to be people who just don't care for it, but, at the very least, it should be fun for all the people who do care for it. If those other people are deemed, like, you know, you can't, like, impress them or whatever with math. So we have the moon here today. So, I was thinking about this. For Toy Day, so this game doesn't have Toy Day, but I'm thinking of doing an unofficial Toy Day, which basically just involves me getting a bunch of items for people that I think would be good picks for them. So, assuming that they let me order from the catalog. God damn it. Okay, well, maybe we can buy this moon for someone. I'm just gonna buy the moon. Oh my god, never mind. 25,000 bells? I didn't realize it was that expensive. Okay, I guess I'll buy something more cheap. But yes, I do want to do that for every villager. Get them something nice. And also maybe get a Santa-looking outfit to match. I'm still waiting for these cedar trees to gain their little Christmas lights. That'll look cool, I reckon. Oh yeah, I bought random flowers. Let's place the random flowers. But yeah, so, I guess what I was talking about with math. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do like math. Yeah, I do think it's mostly just, like, there are people whose brains just aren't, like, just don't, like, process math, like, the same way for everybody else, you know? Like, it's just sometimes just incompatible. And I think it should be taught regardless of that. Like, I know people, like, you know, are never going to use this, but I think personally that stuff like algebra is more useful than I think people realize it is, and also in general, I think because the actual subject matter of a subject, I guess, just because the subject matter doesn't seem immediately useful, I think that the lessons that you can impart from the subject can be useful, and so I think maths is valuable because it has that element of problem solving that not a lot of other subjects offer as much. And it's also a purely logical subject, which counteracts, like, English, which is a lot more, like, not irrational, but it's a lot more, you know, there's a lot more emotional elements in English as a subject, as opposed to math, which is obviously fully logical. So yeah, I think math should be taught for everyone, personally. Pippy, okay, so last time when Pippy was going to move away, I said we'll do 3 don't goes, and if she doesn't say she won't go, then that's it. So we're going to do that again. Because I don't really feel a strong connection to Pippy, and if she's trying to move... Put it that way. Okay, well there you go, that should have changed my mind. She's sticking around. I would really like to get some more pictures before the end of the year. Particularly Genji and Pompom, since they've been around for a while now. And I feel like we've done enough fun stuff, but I guess not. Yeah, but people's, you know, people have a lot of varying feelings on school, and... Oh, Genji, hello. Yo, listen up. I'm feeling stale, real stale. I got stale moves, stale everything. Stalest of all is that thing I say all the time. I mean, I work that phrase. Can you think of a good alternative? Okay. I'm gonna say pump it up. Or I'll just do pump it. But yeah, so, you know, obviously I'm out of high school. I've been out of high school, I guess for 2 years now, since I graduated, like, 2022. I still get, I swear even yet last night I had a dream that I was, like, in high school again, which is, like, like, as someone who, you know, I've talked about it a bit, I like learning and stuff. I don't think, high school is the best, personally. And I mean, I don't know how many people would be like, yeah, high school's awesome, because really, I mean, it's, you know, there's a reason why it's kind of, you know, people get worked up about it. Let's see, so there's a yellow tulip here, so not yellow tulip here, but the yellow tulip here. Hidden perfectly behind this tree. So I think the next yellow tulips I get, I'm just going to put all the way up here, and then back down. But yeah, you know, I would say generally with high school, I mean, my favorite things about high school were all of the non-school related things. Like, I liked all the friends that I made and all the things that we did throughout high school, but as for the actual school, yeah, I don't know. For me in particular, I guess I don't want not to sound too, like, intellectual, but, like, I think as you age through high school, you realize there are more and more, like, just straight up institutional flaws of high school, and just school in general, that it makes it so much more, like, I don't know, just, you kind of, like, get desensitized to it. About my cabana flooring, would you buy it for 30% off? No. I also don't think 30% off for cabana flooring is 2,200 bells. I think she's actually lying to me. But yeah, I mean, like, oh, Marina, I didn't talk to you. Hello. Howdy. She said that lowercase. I need to get rid of this. It's yours as long as you don't ask any questions. Alright. Thought you'd like having a regal wall around the house. Just do whatever you want with it. I hope you like it, though. I'm gonna include selling it as part of whatever I want. But yeah, you know, school, it's, you just, after a while, realize that there's, like, there's always these stupid rules that there's no reason why they exist, or they don't really explain them to you. That's more than anything. Like, I can follow a rule, but it really annoys me when there's a rule and they don't explain why the rule exists, which, you know, sometimes it's obvious. Like, a lot of laws, it's like, you know, don't, like, murder and stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, duh, of course that's a law. But, like, I don't know, they were just rules that, like, I remember, like, I went to a kind of formal school, and, like, they had rules about the kind, like, there were multiple kinds of hats, but there were rules about which hats you could wear with which, like, on specific days and stuff like that, because of the type of uniform you would wear, and it was always just so... And they never properly justified those sorts of rules, because I guess the relationship is that of, like, it's a ruler and follower, basically. It's not like working together. It's more so the teacher is big and you're little, so you do what the teacher says, and that's the thing. It's that constant dynamic of, like, especially as you get into senior years, where they, like, expect you to act like adults, but they still treat you like children. So it's like, well, which one do you want? Because if you don't treat us like adults, then we're not going to act like adults. Anyway, let's give in a coelacanth. And yeah, great fishing, Tony. I didn't even fish a single time. Here you go. Ah, coelacanth. Let's just take a look at what we've got here. Yes, 40.7 inches, give or take a bit. Or 48. My goodness, it's a new record. We have a new record. The record, 31.9 inches, set with Hugh sea bass, has been broken with this beast. You're certainly one to watch out for. My heartiest congratulations are in order, Spoon. Alrighty then, I suppose I'll be having this for dinner tonight. Oh, you enjoy it. I should give you your prize, shouldn't I? A manhole cover. Great. Spoon and me together we're virtually unstoppable. But yeah, that's the final fishing, Tony. I don't think I've got much else I wanted to do today. I gotta fix up my, not the catalog, well, yeah, so that I can actually, reorder from it. It keeps, not working, which is really annoying. Because I kind of need it for organizing this Toy Day thing. So we have 8 villages that we need to find presents for. And of course 8 letters to write alongside those gifts. So, yeah. That'll be something to work towards. Yeah, that's going to be it for today, and it for Fishing Tonies. This is the final Fishing Tony. I think there'll still be 1 or 2 events left this month. We might even have, like, one more, I don't know, Yay Day or, Lottie Day or something like that. But yeah, that's, gonna be about it for today.